The partial government shutdown has dragged into its second day, but with a possible end on the horizon. Thousands of federal workers, including those with FEMA and the FAA, are relying on a bipartisan deal to pass through Congress in order to return to their jobs. Here's ABC's Christiane Cordero from Washington.
Enough is enough.
Today, Immigration and Customs Enforcement headquarters in Washington, D.C. echo with calls from Democratic leaders for DHS Secretary Kristi Noem's resignation. The rally, led by the chairs of several Democratic caucuses, comes as lawmakers on Capitol Hill are scrambling to pass a bipartisan deal to fully reopen the government. It was shut down over last-minute calls to negotiate funding for ICE following the shooting deaths of Renee Good and Alex Preddy and the overall controversial tactics used by agents in Minneapolis. Senate Democrats last week cut a deal to separate fiscal year funding for the Department of Homeland Security from the rest of the bill, instead giving DHS a 2-week extension. The amended bill was then sent back to the House, where some hardline Republicans and progressive Democrats put its fate in jeopardy.
Yeah, we'll have the votes. That was never in doubt. And we're going to have some very important discussions and deliberations over the next 2 weeks with regard to the Homeland bill and the policies. So look forward to that. But we'll get this done.
President Trump supports the current framework.
I spoke with Senator Schumer numerous times, and I don't think they want to see a shutdown either.
The shutdown has furloughed thousands of FAA workers and is forcing nearly 14,000 air traffic controllers to work without pay. Congress's next challenge, negotiating fiscal year funding for DHS during the newly agreed upon 2-week extension. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries says dramatic reforms to ICE are necessary to get congressional Democrats on board.
The American people want to see independent investigations so that if ICE or DHS officers break the law, they are held accountable.
It's unclear exactly where lawmakers stand on DHS reforms, but several Republicans have signaled they will only support changes to DHS policy in exchange for ending sanctuary cities. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.